Providence has had 4 mayors in this century: Cianci, Cicilline, Taveras, and Elorza. Who do you think was the best of the 4 and why?
Thank you for asking me that question. I was actually here during the Cianci era.
None of the 4 are here, I think.
So I left when I went for college for a little bit. So I came back. So I was here during the Cianci era, and I came back to the end of the Taveras and into Elorza. And so I think that all the mayors had certain things, certain strengths, and certain things that they did for the city that were good. I think that Elorza, he just started. I think one of the things that he's doing right now is prioritizing, which I also think that should have been done a little earlier, but is prioritizing education and addressing the issues that around education by increasing the funding for education, so actually allocating funds for our school district. So to answer the question, I think that they all have made some positive contributions to the city, because one of the things I will say during Cianci is that downtown was kind of a dump, and we revitalized downtown. However, to be a great mayor for our city, we need people that are honest and are doing the right things. And there were certain things that were done that are impacting our community, our city right now. And the current administration has to clean it up. So I think that a great person is someone who is honest, transparent, and someone who really cares about the city and wants to grow the city.
All right, we'll accept the answer. So getting one too mad on that one. All right, next we'll hear from David. Who do you think was the best of the 4 mayors this century, and why?
Well, first off, it's a very difficult job, and they all have a hard time doing it. But I would probably say Cianci, because he did bring Providence to the world and brought the world to Providence. So much has been done to the city of Providence because of the foundation that he laid. The other mayors, they have done some good things and bad things. Cianci definitely did some bad things, but it's what he did for the city and for the people of Providence that brought us to the new age today and allowed us to bring movies to the city of Providence, more theater, hotels. But I believe Cianci did lay the foundation to what we have today.
All right, I'd ask everyone to respect the candidates. They're the ones who filed, and they're chasing the district, so let them have their say. Mark Santo, same question to you. The 4 mayors this century, who was the best and why?
Okay, well, I think Buddy Cianci was on his way to a new set of housing arrangements when I moved here. So I was not here for his mayoralty, but I was for the others. Being the mayor of a city like Providence is an almost impossible task. So I think one should cut every mayor, including future mayors, a little bit of slack with regard to that. To me, what I look for in a good mayor is somebody who is, of course, honest and ethical and has high expectations for other parts of government to do the same, who looks at the finances and the problems of the city in an honest and direct way and tries to communicate that to the voters as best they can, regardless of whether it costs him or her votes or popularity. To me, a good mayor is someone who also dedicates money to the public schools. And who makes of the city a welcoming, open place to newcomers. So that's a very long way of me saying that I would actually pick the present mayor as the best of the group. And I would do that in part because of the resources that he has put into the public schools, but also the dedication that he has put into learning about urban education and the issues that the schools face. He tours the school every week, I believe, with Superintendent Chris Marr. He has put money into summer learning, the Newcomer Academy, and I believe on the issue of immigration, where I think our nation as a whole is moving in the wrong direction, Mayor Elorza has tried to kind of relight Providence as a beacon to those seeking hope and refuge, which is deeply rooted in the history of the place. So I would pick Elorza.
All right, one vote Cianci, one Elorza, one tie perhaps. So
Not a tie.
not a tie with Cianci, that part I'll get you, between them. So Dan, you get the last word on this question. Of the four, who would you pick and why?
I went through all four of them, and except for the last one, I have seen my taxes rise under all of them, and I haven't seen very much for the amount of extra taxes that I've been paying. I think it's really tough to be the mayor of the city of Providence. I think realistically, if he's unable to work collaboratively with 8 members of the city council, he's unable to get anything done. I think we were able to see that with the smoking ban, and the fact that although the mayor opposed the smoking ban, the city council was able to do what they wanted to do, no matter what he decided to do. So I am not willing to give Mr. Cianci very much credit. I do believe that a lot of the things that happened in Providence, while he was happy to take the credit for everything, it really was the vision of the city council and the city leaders in regards to keeping going what had been started while he was serving his previous sentence. I'm sorry.
Closer to the microphone.
I would think that the jury is still out with Mayor Elorza. I'm very pleased with the things he's doing in education and the attempts that he's making to work with the school system. So I guess at this point, I would have to say that I would give the nod to Mayor Elorza, and we'll see what happens with the rest of his administration.